Really cool. It's really cool. Being on this team with so much talent and having that label on me is really cool. I tried to come in and kind of be the quiet guy, but that's not me. And then once things started rolling, I just want to do whatever I can to help that guy in the batter's box or my outfielders, my infielders, whatever I can do. Because being the old guy now, whatever knowledge I have, I just want to pass it on to the younger guys. And I think that's where I can help the team, and it's just awesome that I'm in this position right now.
Slate was kind of joking. They may have needed some of that Kentucky aggressiveness to come down here and kind of maybe stir things up a little bit, get things going. I mean, now you say you've found your comfort level. Is that kind of what you're wanting to do? Keep these guys engaged and then just focus? Because again, you went to Omaha last year, so
yeah.
What's about?
Just kind of bringing what we had going on last year and kind of bringing it here with Coach Ammo and Coach Coggin.
Mm-hmm.
It's just creating pressure on the base paths. Last year's team was more like hit home runs, and this year's team, obviously Corey Collins and Charlie Condon aren't here, so we're gonna have to do a little bit more on the base paths. But we still have plenty of pop throughout the lineup that I think we're gonna be able to do a lot of different things on offense. Not just hit a home run, not just hit singles. It's gonna be a whole lot of doubles, a whole lot of home runs, and maybe even some stolen bags this year. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Now you're playing center now, right?
Oh yes, sir.
Talk about having Devin and then Robbie. I know Robbie may play some second base as well, but those two guys, what's it been like playing alongside them?
It's awesome. Those guys are grinders. Robbie and Devin, we come in here at 8 in the morning, and we just get some hits in, and then we just talk baseball. It's a lot of fun because when you got 3 center fielders out in the outfield, or if Robbie's at second base, you just know that nothing's gonna fall, and it's a lot of comfort in knowing, hey, if I can't get to a ball, Devin can, and it's just picking up other people's slack. If they got sun in their eyes, I'll go and get it, and if I got sun in my eyes, I know Devin will come get mine. So
talking about last year with hitting for power and obviously going for the home run, has there been a concerted effort to shorten the swing and to go for contact and average more often?
I'm not sure that we're doing that, but we're on video every day with our swings, and we're making sure that we're on plane early and we're going through the zone. So a lot of similar stuff from last year, but obviously we have different hitters this year, and we have some returners who've hit close to 20 home runs, like Slate and Colby and Phelps. But yeah, there's gonna be plenty of pop, and I think our 2-strike approach is going to help us a lot this year. Just battling with 2 strikes, just not giving in and doing it for the guy behind us.
I know you and Coach Emirati know that you guys kind of go back a little bit. How do you think he knows you as a player and as a person, and what kind of boost does that give you?
Yeah, it's big. Coach Ammo, he's always there when my swing is like not in a great spot, and he knows the cues for me to get me back into a good spot. And as a person, I get really amped up before games, and he kind of brings me that calming effect. And he's always the chill guy in the dugout. He's not gonna just rip you because you hit a fly ball to the infield. He's gonna be like, hey man, that was a good swing, you're fine, and then you go get him next at bat. So it's a good positive reinforcement, and he knows my swing really well. He knows me really well, so I'm just excited to get to work with him this year too.
What are some things that you've noticed about this team that might have mirrored some of the things you did at Kentucky? I know you guys went to Omaha, so what are some of the ingredients that are in this team that make you feel like you guys can do that here, and also just why Georgia?
Yeah, so top to bottom, we got a lot of guys with belief, and I think that's just a huge part of going far in the postseason. The teams that don't believe that they were going to make it there, they usually don't go too far. They don't make it out of regionals, and this team, the chatter in the locker room, the chatter in the clubhouse, it's hey, we're going to win it all. We're the best team in the country, and we fully believe that. And on paper, you look at the talent, you look at all that, it's unbelievable, and it's all about how we do it between the lines. But the belief is unbelievable, and why Georgia, Coach Johnson, he really lured me in, and Coach Bennett, and obviously my old coaches. But Coach Johnson's just a great baseball mind, and I love picking his brain and just seeing the things that he's seen from the MLB and all that, and bringing that to the college game. It's a great spot to develop and a great spot to play.
I was going to ask you, what did you like about the first time you talked to him? What struck you that made it feel right?
So he was really energetic, and he called me. He was like, "What's up, stud?" And we just we had a good conversation. And he offered to talk to my parents too. My parents had an hour-long conversation with him on the phone, and I already knew Coach Coggin and Coach Ammo really well coming in here, and just seeing what he was about was the icing on the cake, and ultimately led to my decision there.
Are the metrics that, I mean, not to give away trade secrets, but there is a West difference here then from what you've seen.
Yeah, Coach Johnson, he's just unbelievable with the pitchers, and he also knows a lot about the hitters, so he can help us with our swings, what he sees as a pitching coach, and the possible holes we might have, and how he pitches us is really cool, because then we know how we're going to get pitched in the season. You got some really good pitching coaches in this league, and it's all about, navigating at bats, and he gives really good insight on what he sees from his perspective, because he's not with us when we're doing our swing checks every day, taking BP, but he knows a whole lot about baseball. So,
What pitchers on this staff do you not like to face?
do I not like the face? Let me think about that one for a second. I don't like hitting off Davis Chastain. His fastball really hops up from a low
got a
release.
riser.
Yeah. He's got that big breaking ball.
Yeah.
But like top to bottom on our pitching staff too, we got guys with unbelievable stuff. Feels like every time I go out there, I'm facing 95 or 98. It's really cool because we're war tested right now in the spring, and in the SEC it's not going to back off. It's all going to be velo. It's going to be great off speed stuff. So it's great preparation, and our pitchers have been unbelievable.
It's a power bat league, it's a power arm league. I mean, you see from that other end how if you have to constantly see, fastballs and and then guys who can mix it up with that, just how difficult it can be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, every Friday night it's going to be a battle. It's all about who can get that starter out quicker and who can put up more runs. Because it might be a 2 to 3 ball game on a Friday night, so run prevention and run production, it's going to be big time for us.